Hi everyone, it's Classic Touch DIY again. I want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate it. We've reached 1k, 1000 subscribers. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. God bless you. So for this style now, I'm making use of 4 pieces of ashoke. I've already cut the base, okay? I've fixed the undo just the normal way we fix the base. I have a video on how to cut and sew the base, so you can check it out. All right, and I've also cut the handle also, the one we are going to use to tie it at the end of the whole process, which is always 16 inches. Okay, 16 inches. I've cut that 2 times. Okay, yeah. So after that, the next measurement we need to cut now is also 16 inches, and I'll be cutting it 2 times. Okay, let me just take the measurement so you all can see what I have there. I have 16 inches. Yeah, that's 16 inches, so I cut it 2 times. Okay, then after cutting that, so basically the measurement you need for the style is the 16 inches. You cut it 2 times. That is after cutting your base and the handle. So you cut 16 inches 2 times. Then this one is just like ace autogele. So I'm going to drop the link in my description box below on how to I've already uploaded a video on how to make ace autogele. So it's just like a twist to it. So it's the same thing. You cut it the same way. And if you look at the cutting of the ace, I said the last one should be plus 12 inches. Okay, so the first one is 23. You just keep adding like that. So I'm going to drop the link to that video in my description box so you can go and check it out. So I don't want to waste our time on repeating the same thing all over again. So we just want to go straight into the main thing. Okay, so that's just it. So the 12 inches is the last one, that is the previous measurement you have plus 12 inches. All right, so sorry, I have code oh. I have code. So after that, I'm just going to fold it together to locate the middle. This is exactly the same way we join our ace, and also for normal round plate autogele. So I'm going to join it together like that, everything together. And then also the 16 inches too, I'm going to join it together, okay, like so. Then I will stitch both sides. Okay, I'm going to stitch both sides. I'll do the same thing for the other side too. So I'll do that. All right, so now I've done that now. So this is the 16 inches. I've joined it together and stitch both sides. So I'm going to fold it into two now just to locate the middle. All right, so that's what I'm trying to do here. Just locate the middle. Then once you get the middle, you're going to form a pleat around that middle like I'm doing here. I'm just going to form a pleat around the middle like that. All right, so like that, form the pleat. So you are going to hold it together. If you like, you can tack at this point, okay, but I'm not tacking yet. So just look at what I'm going to be doing here. So I'm just going to be following the pleats that I've made to form this my rows here. I'm going to be following the pleats like that. Please don't mind my baby. Don't mind my baby, she disturbs a lot. Okay, so I'm just going to be forming it like that. So I'll use my clip to hold it. Then you go to the edge there and just form like 3 pleats. Okay, so you just make like 3 pleats just for it to have that kind of round rosy shape. Okay, so just watch what I'm doing. It's very easy. It's very easy. You can attach this to your normal round plates. You can attach it to so many things. Okay, so this is just like a twist to the ace autogele. All right, so that's it, guys. So, and once you've achieved that, I'm just going to take my needle and thread and just tack it together. I'm going to be tacking everything together like that. Okay, I'm going to be tacking everything together like that. So I'll just move to the other side. So just look at the way the first one is going to, the second one is going to turn to the other side like that. Okay, so the direction is going to change for the other side. Okay, can you see? So it's going the other way. like that. So I'm going to turn my hand now just for me to be able to achieve that. So I'm just going to be repeating the same thing I've done for the first side. I'm going to repeat it for the other side. So I'm just trying to form the pleat first now. So either way is fine. You can form the pleat at the edge first, or you go around the inner plates. Whichever one you want to go first is fine. So we just want to achieve that same thing. So I'm just going to go like that, making sure that I'm following that plate there. You just follow it as much as you can. Once you make like 3 to 4 plates, okay, it's okay. Then you form that round shape for it to have that round shape, that exact round shape that you want. Okay, so that's just it. Very easy. So if you just happen to stumble on my video, I welcome you. Thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to click on the notification bell button so as to be notified. That is after you've subscribed. Subscribe. Make sure you click on that subscribe button, okay? Because we have a lot of stars to learn, okay? So, and make sure you click on the notification button so as to be notified each time I drop a new video, okay? And share with your loved ones. Drop a comment on anything you want me to add to it, to the tutorial. All right, so that's just it, guys. So I've tacked it together like that. Okay, you see, it's very easy. Yeah, it's easy. All right, so after tacking, I'm just going to take of the one of the essays. Yeah, let's just call it essays. So I'm just going to use it to form the belt. Okay, the belt for my bow. Okay, so I'm just going to use it to form the belt like that. You just wrap it around it so as to form the belt. Okay, can you see? It's as easy as that. So you don't need an extra um actually, okay, to form the bed you just use the excess to just wrap it around it to form the bed and tack together. Okay, so can you see I've tacked that now? Very easy. That's it, guys. So I've tacked it, and look at the back. And I didn't cut off the thread. Okay, you don't have to cut the thread off. All right, so now I've set my base on the dummy. So what I'm going to be doing now is this. We want to first of all tack the bow to the base. Okay, so I'm going to be tacking it to the base. All right, so and make sure that that belt, that the belt there is, it's aligning with the middle of your base. Okay, so I'm just going to tack it. I'm trying to insert down here, so just insert it down like that, and I want to tack it now to the base. Okay, all right, so after tacking to the base, you just want to fold this one inside like that, just a little bit fold. We don't want it to be showing, to be flying at the back, you know. Now that wouldn't be nice. Okay, so just fold it a little bit like that and tack it to the bow itself. Okay, so that's just it. So you just tack like that, and make sure you use the same color of thread so it won't be that showing. Okay, so once you've tacked like that and you're okay with what you have, so you now go ahead with your the steps, the frame, the one we've cut. I was able to get 4 steps. Okay, it depends on the number of pieces you are working with, the number of away you are working with. I'm working with like 3.5. It's not even up to half, 3 and some inches. I forgot to take the measurement. So 3 and some inches is not up to 3.5 at all, but the length is 90. So I was able to get 4 steps from there. So just fold it into two, locate the middle, and make sure that the middle aligns together with the middle of your dummy, that is the middle of the base itself. Okay, so I'm just trying to use a pin to hold it down there, and you take it all the way. You can see that, make sure that the middle is sitting on top of the bow, so that way it's going to push the pleats up. Okay, it's going to push it up, so it's going to be looking as if you first of all tie the bow before you now start pleating, because we want to make it to look as real as possible, as if it is tied. Okay, so I'm just using my pin there to hold it down. You slant it on both sides and use your pin to hold it down. Okay, and you make sure you draw it very tight. As you are taking it to the side, you pull it tightly. you make sure it's very tight. Okay, it must be very tight, and you use your pin to hold it down. Note, I'm not tacking it now. I'm just using my pin to hold it. Okay, but if you like, you can tack this first pleat to the base before you now start pleating. It depends on the way you tack. Like I always say, there's no particular rule about tacking. You just want to tack in a neat way that your thread will not be showing, and at the same time it's not going to alter the style you are trying to create. Okay, so but for now I want to try and hold that middle. Okay, so I want to try to hold the middle of my pleat now, just that first pleat, the one that is on the bow. I want to make sure I tack it together. So by the time I'm pleating, it won't be, going up and down. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do here. Just want to tack it down like so. Okay, can you see? Yeah, that's what I'm doing there. I'm just trying to tack everything together like that. Okay, so once you're done tacking, so you now start pleating. So see, I didn't tag. My needle is still there. I mean my pin rather. So I'm going to pleat everything. Not everything this time around. I'm going to pleat just the same way we pleat our ace. So I'm going to stop at when I pleat 1.5 steps, I'm going to stop. So it depends on how high you want it. If you want it very high, you can just pleat the first step alone. And if you don't want it to be that high, you can pleat the second steps also, and also half of the third step. So it depends on how high you want your ace to be this time around. So I've pleat 1.5 of the steps. Okay, so I only have 2.5 steps. We cut 4 steps for the pleat, so we only have 2.5 steps left. So I'm going to start pleating the ace now. Okay, just the same way we pleat our ace. So please check that video on how to do ace autogele if you don't know how to do this. All right, so I've already done that. Can you see? And I form my fan at the sides to form. So what I'm going to be doing now is just to tack everything together. So from that side I'm just going to insert my needle. Can you see what I have there? So I'm not pleating everything, just look at where my hand is. So that's where my needle is coming out from. So can you see? I'm making sure that it's not coming out from the front, rather your needle is coming out from the back, because wherever you are tacking, you don't want it to be that obvious that you tack at that point. Okay, so that's why I'm taking it to the back like that, and from the back it will enter inside. Okay, can you see where my hand is? So I'm going to tack to the up to one side, and you tack to the other side. So, and don't forget where you put your pin. Make sure you remove the pin and also tag that place, just the same way we tag our ace autogele. All right, I just want to show you when I get to this point now. Okay, so from that I just insert into the pleat of the base. So from underneath the pleat I came out from this point. So now I'm just going to arrange the pleat very well, and I'm going to insert my needle into it. I just want to try to show you. Okay, so it's coming out from that place and not from the front. Remember, it's going to come out from the back. Okay, so that's exactly, and I'll come to that point where my pin is. I'm going to tack everything together and fix the undo. Okay, all right, so I'll fix the undo. We are almost done with it. Okay, and look at the back, it's very neat. All right, so I'll just take it to the sewing machine now and fix the two undo. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, share with your loved ones, and drop a comment for me in the comment section below. See you next time. Bye. Love you.